Alright. Hello everyone and welcome to the F-16C Viper. We're on a game called DCS, Digital Combat Simulator, and it is all about flying these magnificent machines into battle, blowing things up, and wrecking someone else's toys. Okay, so we are in a cold and dark Viper right now, so I don't feel like doing the entire startup procedure, even though I know how to do it. I just don't feel like it, so we're going to go ahead and use an auto start command to get this out of the way. Yeah, I just don't feel like doing it. A little bit of backstory. For those of you that do not know, I have actually been a jet engine mechanic in the United States Air Force for about 9 years. I was fortunate enough to fly an F-16, on the backseat of one rather, a couple of years ago. Coolest jet ever. It's one of my favorite jets. Not always the best thing to work on, but you give and take, right? You can't have it. This jet is extremely quick, very capable, excellent at air-to-air, excellent at air-to-ground, and yeah, if you're looking to get into this game, this is definitely a must-pick. I would definitely have this in your list of toys. I would highly suggest it. Yeah. So we're just going to let this thing do its thing. Start this jet up. I spent about 6 years working on the F-16 myself. So, like I said, I'm very familiar with everything that's going on right now. And yeah. So we're going to go up today, we're going to fly air-to-air, do some cap for our boys that are blowing up a bunch of SAMs, munition depots, the whole 9 yards. They're doing it all. And we're there to make sure that nobody is going to come in, get angry, and stop them. So, if you think about it in a way, we are the defense on a football team. Not want them to get a hold of our quarterbacks, which are going to be our SEAD aircraft. So right here I'm selecting up the weapons I want to use. I've got 4 M120Cs. AMRAAM is an acronym for the type of missile it is, for Active Medium Range Anti-Aircraft Missile. And then I got 2 each AIM-9X Sidewinders, which are short-range heat-seeking missiles.
Request rearming.
Tell the dudes I want those.
Copy.
He sounds enthused. Oh, look at that. See how he does. A little late on the touch. Oh, well done. Alright. Alright, so this server here, instead of the AWACS directly talking to you, he puts out these pictures here, which gives you bearing, range, altitude, and type aircraft, just like an actual AWACS would. So we're going to go ahead and turn on the
Rearming complete.
There we go, turn all that jazz on. I want chaff, I want flare, I want it all. Alright. There we go, we got all that going. The RWR is going to take time to warm up and start displaying. The left screen here is the left MFD, this is the right MFD, or multi-function displays is what they're called. And this is an FCR, fire control radar, and this one on the right is an HSD at this time, or horizontal situations display. So what I see, other people can see if they have something similar to this, and what they see, I can see, to include the AWACS, search radars, the whole 9 yards. We actually had an error occur with our INS, or internal navigation system. So we're going to go ahead and cycle it power-wise. See what it does. There we go. Spinning. It's doing all kinds of stuff. The gyros and the jet, blah, blah, blah. I'm not an avionics tech by any means. But yeah, so I'm using what is called a HOTAS, or a hands-on throttle stick, and I have a track IR. I highly recommend both of them for this game. It is, I guess, possible to fly without them, but yeah. Has the usual F-16. Now look where they're going. Yikes. Someone's... I I believe that's Salt. Yeah, we are seeing a salty man in action. So, probably for a reason though. Someone probably literally ran into him on the runway or something. Pretty nice. Go ahead and turn our IFF on to norm. That way people don't shoot me. And yeah, go ahead and transmit what I see. I want to share the information my radar is using, or gathering rather. We're going to go to. We'll handle that in a second. Well, actually, first, go to Master Arm on. I don't want to hear any complaining. I know it's not standard ops to Master Arm on the ground, but I don't care. Alright, go to stores. No, air. That's what it is. See, there we go. Even I make mistakes. So we got 4 A120Cs you can see here on our stores management page. We click that. You can see we got 2 9Xs. We're going to go to board, which means wherever my head looks, the little seekers in those missiles look there as well. And I can cage them to the target, and I want them to keep watching. Now, if that's set, we'll go back to the HSD. We're going to wait. All right, we have a ready code on INS, so we're going to go to nav, engage nose wheel steering, and let's go. Let's go have some fun. So I'm not going to need to use this entire runway because, you know, that's just not what this jet requires, so we're just not going to. There's nobody running the ground control right now, so we're just not going to worry about it. Every man for himself right now. It's a hard world out here, you know. So as you can see, our RWR has come up. And I can see a couple things. We'll get into that in a second. I'll get this bird up in the air. And there's the AWACS. Good old AWACS. Giving us a picture of what's going on. Dang, windy day today. Holy crap. I'm giving it a lot of left rudder right now to keep it straight. Jesus. And gear up. And gears up. You can tell by the handle here was lit up, telling me the gear is in motion. You've got the Christmas tree lights here, as we call them, telling me the gears in the down or up position. If they're not lit up, it's in the up position. If they're lit up, it's in the down position. Alright, so we're up in the air. I've pulled back to mill power. So we're going to do a couple last minute adjustments here. TWS mode, 80 miles of search range. We'll go 30 degrees of azimuth. Oh, there's a guy that popped up right there. We're going to go TMS left short. It's a friendly. Okay, cool. So the little deal I did there was a transponder request saying, hey man, what are you? And that jet goes, well, I'm a friendly. And it's like, okay, cool. So I won't kill him. And yeah, so that's there we go. A lot of no real drama there. Oh, there we go. F-14 land right away with fuel emergency and seat. Now that right there is not fun. Alright. I'll get back to you guys when we get a little bit closer into the action. We could be flying for a little bit, so yeah, I'll see you then. Alright everyone, and welcome back. We are heading towards Couple Bandits. We're going to go for power here. About 25,000 feet. We're going to TMS left short. Give out an IFF scan. He did not say he was friendly, so well sir, you are about to die. Alright. There it is, a little bit of different symbology in the HUD there. You can see the square with the target reticle in it. That is what the radar is telling me where he is. We're going to aim it right at him here, and we're going to close. We have a dynamic launch window here. That's our position. That's our closure rate. This is the max. This is our min. This is the tactic pit bull range. So we're going to go a little bit into the max here. There's a 35. All right. Into the window here. That should be a F4. So there's a couple of F4 Phantoms on my nose here. Well, sorry buddies. We're going to Fox 3. Whip the jet upside down. We're going to then slowly pull back. We're going to dive, pull the power away to mill, and establish a crank. Just like this. The point of doing this is to bleed the Bandit's missile of energy that he shot at me. I have no doubt in my mind he's probably shot at me. hasn't, then this is just going to make it more difficult for him to deal with me, because he has to do something about my missile that's coming after him. And to do something about that, he has to do what I'm doing or completely turn away from me, which he's not doing either of those. So this guy's in for a surprise. So he has no idea it's coming yet, because never mind. What? Never mind. Well, he's dead. There we go. There he goes. Look at him go. Alright, go ahead and unlock him, because there's no point in just following him down to the deck. AWACS is telling me that once again we got 323 for 20 miles. At 9,000 feet. Oh, there we go. Just like that. Power on again. And Fox 3. Once again. To dive. Full power. Establish the crank. Crank is, I want to put him in the far left of what that radar can see. That way I'm extending the distance his missile has to travel to hit me. So he should be doing the same thing. If he's not, then he's wrong. Come back in hot here. Hopefully we can dogfight this dude. That'd be kind of interesting for a video for you guys. Get close to this guy. Let's see if we can merge. Hopefully he's in the merging mood here. You can see the bandit flaring in front of us. He's anticipating the merge as well. And merge. Oh! He shot on a merge. What a... Guy actually shot on the merge. What a jerk. What a jerk. Oh man. Normally, like, people will respect it and you'll kind of, you'll do a gentleman's merge where you won't shoot on the initial pass, you know, but that dude was like, you're in a Viper. I'm not merging with you. Smart man. Smart man. F-16 was designed with dogfighting in mind. It is basically a stripped-out hot rod.
Request rearming.
And
Copy.
yeah, it's really good at what it does. It's extremely dominant in the two-circle fight, or the rate fight, which is nose to tail, which means you're constantly chasing the tail end of the other jet. Not very good in the one circle. It can surprise you. It has extremely good nose authority at speed. Its pitch rate is insane. It can pull you into the HUD, gun you down, get nose on to shoot missiles extremely quick. Not many people will be enthused to merge with the Viper. I know I'm not. When I'm on the receiving end of it, I see a Viper's off the nose. It's like, I do not want to merge with this fellow by any means, because he will just kill me. So we messed up there because we said screw it, and we were going to try and force the merge. I counted on that guy having some honor to his name and merging with me, and he shot in the merge and said, we're not doing that today. No, sir. So it's nothing against it, no rules against it, but it's just, what a missed opportunity, you know? Could have been fun for both of us. Well, me. He would have been defensive the entire time, and I would have just outrated the crap out of him and killed him, but it's whatever. It's fine. Whatever. Lesson learned, right? You know, you can never trust the bandit. And what did I do? I trusted the bandit, and the bandit killed me. So there we go. All right, so I'm gonna go through this entire start thing that we already done already, blah blah blah, and I'll get back to you guys when we are back in the air again. All right, so we don't have much time for the server restart, so I decided we're gonna dive into these canyons and just kind of fly around and have some fun and, you know, do some quite irresponsible things. Yo. Just going around and having some fun right now. Let's do it. Let's go climb and dive shall we? To the stratosphere we go, sir. Server's about 10 minutes away from restarting, so we're just kind of tooling around, having some fun, just messing around a little bit before it restarts. Here we are, over the top, about 27,000 feet. Nothing, just that quick. Pretty fast jet. We'll go ahead and land it too, sir. Let's do it all. Show you guys some landing as well. See right here, there's the airfield. I believe that's Sochi. Not that it really matters. Some contrails there. Depending on who you talk to. The chemical trails, the chemtrails. Got my control. It's literally water vapor. Science behind is well, I guess you can get vapors forming off the jet. That's literally because of pressure between the lower and upper part of the wing, and it's water that condenses because of the rapid expansion and cooling of the air and whatnot. It's literally science you're seeing. But I digress. People are crazy. People will always be crazy, so that's fine. So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just decrease altitude here. Yeah, I know. Altitude, Jesus. Alright, there is the, well, I don't exactly know the actual term for it, but we call it the bitching Betty. She just doesn't like what I'm doing, so she gives you nice little warnings if she thinks you're about to crash the jet. It's not that bad. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fly a little bit past the airbase here. We're going to go ahead and turn in. Like so. Bleed speed. I gotta get under 300 knots for this gear to come down without damaging it. Pull hard on that stick. Let's get us on right. There we go. We're going to start to level out a little bit here. Drop the gear. Gear's in down position. Wait for it to go. It's in motion. 1, 2, 3. 3 green. And deploy our air brakes here. Speed brakes, whatever you want to call them. Got a lot of wind today. Altitude warning buzzer is going off there, telling me I'm messing up. Look at that, just get this thing going straight. Look how nose right this thing is. That's crazy amount of crosswind today. A little bit of rudder left. Close. And we are feet down. I'm going to ride the wheelie. Do some aero braking here. Alright, oh my lord. What a guy. Bet you he's popular. Oh, look at him go. Yeah, the server, when it starts to get ready to restart, it kind of just descends into chaos. People just kind of skirting around and honestly doing what I was just doing. I was just kind of going for climbs, diving through the mountains, just doing whatever. So there you go. There's a little quick demonstration of landing and whatnot, what to do. 300 knots for the gear to come down. About 180-ish knots for your target. A little bit under, whatever. Give or take, it's fine. It ain't gonna do anything. Ain't gonna hurt anything to be a little over. And yeah, here we are. We're on the ground safely again after having our little bit of fun there. So yeah, I'll get back with you guys when we're when the server restarts, I suppose. Whoa. Oh! See what I was saying? It's a tripod. I almost put it on its side there. That's... See? I still do it. Alright. Like I said, we're basically on the cusp of a server restart here. So, you know, we're just going to do what every self-respecting man does, and we're just going to leave it in style. That's that.